Farkas and Crowley really became pretty well known in all the jails and in the neighborhoods for handling very serious crimes. We got known that way by, we had an independent contract our first year of Farkas and Crowley with the Office of Regional Conflict Counsel. And what that is, it's kind of like a public defender's office, but when there's a conflict of interest, what if they want to plea out against each other? So there's a conflict of interest. So any case that has two defendants or anything, the next case goes to the Office of Regional Conflict Counsel. It's a government agency, but we were hired as independent contractors. That contract allowed us to cover an entire felony division. So we had everything from first-degree murder all the way down to simple grand theft. In a year, we tried more serious felony cases than any other firm, and actually more than any public defenders even try. We have a full felony division, including sex crimes and homicide. The public defenders who do those cases, they don't even have a full docket. They just either handle their sex crimes, or they just handle their homicide, or they handle lower level cases. We have the entire division of cases ranging anywhere from 80 cases at a time to 120. I'm in the jail 5 times a week talking to different clients. And what also happened is the division we had to take over, a previous prior attorney just kind of dumped it over Christmas. And he didn't do anything with the files. He had not done any trials. So we had about 2.5 years of cases that were just sitting on trial dockets. So when at docket call, the judge said no more continuances, we end up having to try back-to-back felonies to get not only the experience, but to get the case load down. At a point in time, I was even picking a jury while waiting for another verdict. That's how much trials we were doing in the first year, one after another. And every single trial is completely different. Even if it has the exact same charge, it will never be the same way. It'll have different prosecutors, it'll have different judges, it'll have different jurors, and you will learn something new every single case and get better every single case. So by now, being 12 years out, we've tried hundreds of serious felonies. There's a county or a city out in Palm Beach County called Belglade. They produce the most NFL players of any city in the world. But that's the only way they get out. It is completely impoverished. It is poor. It is rural. And it has a very high crime rate, as you can imagine. So, there was attempted murders every time somebody shot at somebody else, even without hitting them. Attempted murder, attempted murder, attempted murder. We ended up trying so many attempted murders with the firearm cases and getting so many not guilties that the firm's name was in every jail cell for every serious crime. So what ended up happening is we kept getting calls for serious crimes privately and not so much for DUI. You'll find that about 90% of private defense attorneys really just do DUI and DUSs and lower level misdemeanors because that's where the money is, right? People come in and it's a mill. DUIs, 1,000, one, even if they don't make a lot of money, they just do a lot of cases and there's really no stress, right? They may go to trial 1-2 times a year and it's a DUI. Most private defense attorneys you'll find won't do 10 felony trials in a 5-year basis. And we continue to be known as an aggressive firm. We continue to have more trial cases on dockets than most other firms because of how aggressive we are. The flip side of that is being known about being so aggressive, we end up getting better plea offers at the last minute. So when we're ready to bring a jury in, the state can see we're not going to fold. We're actually not going to accept the plea offer. And then at the last minute, boom, boom, boom. Wow, they really lowered to what we were looking for 12 months ago while my client was sitting in custody. We could have wrapped this case up. But because the state dragged it out and I guess tries to play chicken sometimes, we're very well known. So it ends up helping plea offers too. So it doesn't mean just you don't hire us for trial because we're great. We are. But it also ends up resulting in better plea deals than would normally be found.